Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Ooh, that uppercut had to hurt. Oh, and he caught him with a left hook. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. A perfect counter lands. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
The reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
It's Rocky Marciano who hits a counter punch. Nice counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. That jab misses. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Here we go for round two. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
How about that time counter shot? Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
Oh, man, you've got a swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That jab misses. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Rocky Marciano in trouble, do you believe this? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
How about that time counter shot? Nice defense on that hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. There's the bell for round three. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice defense on that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Neither fighter willing to slow down. There's a counter shot. Good counter punch. Perfect counter shot. Nice counter shot. Nice counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Here's the bell for round 4. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Left hook just missed. Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter shot. Perfect counter lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Oh my word! Jack Johnson on the defense. What's he gonna do to get out of this trouble? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, and you continue.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Catch and shoot. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out for another round. This is the beginning of round 6. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do they do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Rocky Marciano, few have been better. One of the greatest of all time.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
And that jab just missed with the left hand. Are we witnessing one of the all-time greats go down? And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. They better start respecting each other's punching power. And he just missed with that left jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Here comes round 7. Which fighter's gonna get caught first?
Todd, have you ever heard the saying, the true power is behind the throne? It's the corner, man. It's what they say to their fighters, how they pump their fighters up. The true power is behind the throne. The fighters are the ones that have got to put it into action.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got 2 fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
That uppercut misses. Where did that come from? Down she goes! What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And knew it when they threw it.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five. Listen to me. Are you okay?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
The straight right just misses. Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Great round, great round. Now relax.
Round 8, and we're off again. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
what a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head.
I don't know. I got to take another look.
A shot from the god. Took him out.
One, two, three, four, five. Come to me.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Good counter punch. They exchange punches. They exchange punches. Ten seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.